Now, continuing to read the book of Ephesians, we are in chapter 1 and now in verse 2. It says, "Grace to you and peace from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ." Now, Paul, his intentions are rightly so. He says there are two identifications to be made here up front. He says this is God the Father and God the Son. Both are contributing to the Christian life. He says there is going to be a grace and there is going to be a peace that is evident in each of the Christian living. Now, he is giving out a distinction that there are two people, two persons in the Godhead, the Father and the Son, and he is clearly intimating this because of his origin. Because Paul, being in the Jewish customary, and he being a Jew himself, tries to attribute that there is a sense of longing in the minds of Jewish people. And they have already read the law, and they have already read about the prophets, they have read about the coming Messiah, but there is a chance for them to miss out on the entire ministry of Jesus. And that's why he points directly to these audiences, and he says there are two identifications to be made. And you may have also read about Paul in several other works that he has displayed, stating that this is the gospel of God and this is the gospel of Jesus Christ. And he would go on to say, and this is the story of Jesus Christ. And finally, he would end stating that you Jews, you were responsible partly for the death and the burial of Jesus the Messiah, which means they have completely missed the arrival of Jesus and they have completely missed the ascension of Jesus. Now, Paul, in the book of Ephesians, of course, he is writing this in around 62 AD. He's already witnessed some of the most fascinating things that happens around him. He's already seen the ministry of Christ being involved and evolved during this time, because there are apostles alongside him like Peter and John already proclaiming the gospel. And now here he is coming to a church that he has one set up. And now he is preaching to them through these letters. And this is kind of the testimony that he wants to bring out. And this is a testimony of Paul himself. He was both saved by God the Father and the Son, Jesus Christ, whom he witnessed in the road to Emmaus. And this is how he proclaims. And this is an interesting read, the book of Ephesians.